What up everybody, it's your girl Mystic and I'm back with another video here on Horizon Zero Dawn, and today I thought I'd bring you guys something new, something different that I hadn't seen done before, and that is to show you my full weapon collection. I'm just going to go over what weapons I have, kind of how I got them modded out a little bit, and we're just going to get right into it. So if you're interested, keep watching. So this is my full collection. I have 16 weapons total. Let's see here. All of them actually are of the shadow variety, which are the purple ones. They're very rare. I'm just gonna call them the purple ones just to make it simple. But starting out, I have my Silence Lance. I have all my overrides unlocked. I like this one. It's good. I don't really use my spear a whole lot outside of like critical hits and stuff like that. But when I do need it, it gets the job done, so I'm not mad at it. I think it was a good upgrade. I would love to be able to modify the spear. I think that would be really cool if we could. Unfortunately we can't, but that's okay. Then next I have my Shadow Rattler. This is like a bolt gun. Fires off like a whole bunch of shots fairly quickly, and I just have mine's modded with 1 handling just to make it faster, and then 2 damage mods. I was playing on live stream last night with this weapon and I really like it. I've had it for a while. I think I originally got it thinking that it would be good for like human contact. It's okay when you're dealing with like a group of enemies, but I'm actually liking it better on machines. So if you haven't tried this weapon, give it a shot, because I really didn't think I would like it that much or use it that much, but I'm using it like crazy lately and I'm really loving it. So as you can see, my handling is pretty good on it. Damage is okay. I didn't really put any shock or freeze mods on this just because it's not really what I use it for. I mainly use it for damage, but I might get another one, maybe up the shock or up the freeze. We'll see. Then next I have my Shadow Hunter Bow, kind of my go-to weapon. This weapon's like my handy dandy like partner in crime. The handling on this is pretty crazy. It's like, I think it's like my highest on probably any of my other weapons. I can get shots off super quick with this. It has the regular arrows, the fire arrows, and the heart. I think they're called hard point arrows. Something along those lines. Does pretty good damage. So I pretty much like it just because of how fast it fires. But yes, I pretty much always keep this equipped. It's kind of like the basic first bow that you're introduced to, just the shadow version of it. So I like this one. Then next I have the same weapon, the Shadow Hunter Bow, but with this one I equipped it with all fire mods, and I pretty much pull this out whenever I just want a really kind of beefed up fire arrow. It's not often, but it comes in handy when I'm having it, and I had enough shards, so I figured why not. So whenever I just really need to get a fire arrow and make it be really fiery, pull this one out and gets the job done every time. Alright, now this next row here, this row is pretty crazy. I love this row. My Shadow Sharpshot Bow, probably one of my favorite weapons in this game. The tear on these are absolutely ridiculous. You guys can see the stats. You see it. It's like all the way maxed out. It's crazy. Anything that I shoot, as long as it lands, it's ripping some type of armor, some type of component, some part, some disc launcher, some cannon. It's coming off with this weapon. I absolutely love and I adore this one. The precision arrows, I think they're called, the very top ones, I love using those on humans, probably more so than the regular hunter bow. I just feel like it's more accurate. I don't know, might just be in my head, but this is probably my favorite bow. Definitely my favorite bow. I could have equipped this with more damage mods. I probably should, but I just really love having like the tear components of it. So I just put all tear mods on there, and this is just crazy. I can't even. I gotta stream more with this and show you guys, because it's crazy. And then next I have my Tear Blaster. I think the description of this one is pretty good. It's pretty accurate as to how this is. I think it's really great if you're just like up against like a bigger machine and you kind of need it to just like back off. You kind of just want to rip off some of its armor, like Thunderjaws or Stormbirds, Ravengers, Behemoths, Sawtooths even. I feel like it's really good up against those, just to kind of strip some of their armor off, so then when you actually kind of get into the fight, you're actually kind of doing a little more damage. So I enjoy having this. I'm pretty sure it was quest related, although I don't think you have to do the quest to get it. You'll eventually be able to buy it from a merchant in Meridian. Or maybe it's all the merchants. I don't know. I just came across it by the merchant in Meridian, but I love having this. I definitely pull it out, especially I probably use this the most against Stormbirds and Thunderjaws, but it works on other machines as well. Then I have my Lodge Rope Caster. I got this after I completed the hunting grounds. I originally had the Shadow Rope Caster, but this one has a little bit more, it came with more handling. So I actually only have one handling mod on it, and then the other 2 slots I have tear mods on them. Really effective at tying down anything I want to tie down. I don't use it too often, to be honest with you. I don't really tie down machines that much. But when I do, this keeps them pinned down, so it's great having it. I definitely think it's a good weapon to have, because if you ever want to tie down a machine, it can be really useful. That's just not my strategy a lot. But my next weapon here, my Trip Caster, I use this all the time. This might be probably, I don't know if it's my most used weapon, but I can't imagine playing this game without this weapon, and that is my Shadow Trip Caster. It has shock wires, blast wires, fire wires. The handling on this absolutely sucks. I obviously could make it better by putting a handling mod on there, but I'm not going to, just because I like to beef up my wires as much as possible. So I have 1 damage mod, 1 fire mod, and 1 shock mod. I thoroughly enjoy my Trip Caster. I love setting up. I'm kind of more of a stealth hunter when I can be, and this really helps me do that. So I enjoy this Trip Caster. Give this video a thumbs up if you could not play this game without a Trip Caster and you love your Trip Caster. And then my next row here, I have all my slings. The very first one is the Lodge Blast Sling. This weapon is absolutely insanely overpowered. It's crazy. I think this is probably a lot of people's favorite weapon of the game. I definitely think it's one of the most powerful weapons of the game. I try not to use it that much simply because it is so freaking powerful. Like, I just feel like as soon as I get started, they're already dead before I can even get into it, just because the damage on this thing is crazy. You guys see the stats. It's kind of like the tear. Like, this is crazy with the tear. This is crazy with the damage. Like with these two, it's like, what are you really gonna do to me? Absolutely nothing. You don't even need like Shield Weaver armor or anything like that. You just pull this out and then just collect your shards, because they're already dead. So there's not much to say about this one. I had the Shadow Blast Sling prior to getting the Lodge one, and I think the only difference is the Lodge one has more handling, so it's faster. It lodges the bombs faster than the regular one does, but useful to have. But if you haven't completed the hunting grounds, don't worry, just get the Shadow Blast Sling. That's also still effective. Just put your damage mods on there, it'll get the job done just like this one. Then next I have the Shadow Sling, and this one has freeze bombs, shock bombs, and fire bombs. As you can see, I have 3 of them, and then I just loaded them up with the same type of mod. So this is like my fire sling, this is my shock sling, and this is my freeze sling. Freeze on this is 119, shock on this is 117, fire on this is 111. So I kind of just did that to beef up the type of bomb that I was going to be using, depending on what I'm doing or what machine I'm fighting. And I find that just to be the most effective way than getting like 1 sling and just putting one modification per type of ammo. And I'm definitely not about to switch out my modifications before I fight a machine. That's just too much. So I just have 3 of them. And then I have my warbow. Kind of the same thing as my sling. This first one is kind of like my go-to one. I have 1 of the each different types of ammo. I keep this equipped because I'm trying to use it more. You guys are gonna have to check out some upcoming streams to see this one in action, but I'm trying to use it more because it is good. It's a good weapon to have. I just don't really use it as much as I see other people doing. So I'm trying to use it more. But then I have another one that's all shock, another one that's all freeze, and another one that is all corruption. So my corruption is 117, freeze is 57, shock is 56. So pretty shocky, pretty freezy and pretty corrupty. I'm just making up words there, but yeah, that is my full weapon collection. Like I said, I have 16 total. I feel like all my weapons are pretty overpowered in what it is that they do and what they're designed for. I'd probably think that my favorites, or at least my favorites right now, probably my Tripcaster and my Rattler. Those are probably my favorites. If you haven't played with the Rattler, you got to check it out. Again, I did a stream where I was playing with this and it was crazy. So if you haven't tried this weapon, definitely try it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My weapons, I have them in this order. I did not by any means like acquire these weapons in this order. Like, I put them in this order because I'm just OCD like that. I like to have my weapons organized. Yes, don't judge. But if you guys want me to show you how to do that, or if that's something that you might be interested in, you want to organize your weapons too, leave a comment below or leave a like on this video, give this video a thumbs up, and I will be more than happy to like show you guys how I did that. Just let me know if you're interested. And then also leave a comment below and let me know what weapons do you have, which ones you keep equipped, and which ones you absolutely cannot play without, because I would love to know that. I would love to see that. I don't know, I'm just really interested in knowing like what weapons people use when they take down their machines and which ones are their favorites. So yeah, let me know below. If you're new to the channel, considering subscribing, you'll definitely see way more Horizon Zero Dawn content coming out from me, especially with the DLC coming up. So yeah, leave all your comments below, subscribe, give me a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.